Welcome to today's podcast. I am so thrilled to be able to introduce you to a handful of our coaches that are going to be presenting at our fourth Design, Live, Thrive Summit. This is a summit that we want to invite you to attend. If you're a woman and you're looking to have a life that you love and really be able to get clarity and gain some confidence and get some direction on where you want to go, this summit is actually for you. It's happening February 12th to the 14th. You can register for free at designlivethrive.com. And I have to tell you, you should upgrade and buy a VIP ticket for just $27. You can upgrade and schedule a complimentary coaching call, a 30-minute coaching call with any of our coaches. And I should say, with as many of those coaches as you want to. One coaching call per coach, but it's a great opportunity. We love coaching, and we want you to be able to experience the transformational outcome that you could have with a single coaching session. So make sure you join us. This last summit, we were joined by over 700 women who were able to learn from these coaches. I'm going to be introducing you to first one of our coaches, my co-host, and also a presenter at this summit, Thais Glenn.
Yay. Yes. Thank you so much for having me here, Debbie, again. I love being in your podcast. And yes, fourth summit. That is pretty impressive. If you don't know me yet, I am Thais Glenn. I am the business mindset coach inside of the Business Building Boutique. Deb and I, we have hosted 3 summits together, and I think I presented in all of them, actually.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be one of the guest coaches in this summit. So exciting.
Yeah, so much fun. Before I introduce the coaches, I want to give you just some background on what the summit is all about. I want to provide a place for women to really learn about coaching. And that's why I decided to have the summit. Our coaches that we work with, they coach around all kinds of incredible topics, anything from health to finances to mindset to relationships, you name it. You're going to meet them all. So many women don't understand the value of coaching. And this provides an opportunity for you to come to the summit. You don't have to be on camera. You can come and join us and just hang out, and you'll be able to attend the coaching sessions that you're really interested in. You'll get a schedule ahead of time so you know who's talking when, and you can learn from these ladies. And the beautiful part is they're not here to sell you anything. So it's really 30 minutes of true education where you get to learn and walk away with strategies to make some change in your life that same day. They also all have a gift for you. So at the end of their session, they'll be able to provide you with a way to connect with them, but also a complimentary companion guide that will basically take the work a little bit further that you learned from the summit talk. So if you want to reimagine your life and you want to get clear on what you're doing, this is the place to do it. So let me introduce you next to Marie.
Hey, everybody. How you doing,
Great.
Thais?
Thank you.
I'm Marie Vega-Byrne, and I am the Chief Possibility Officer of Beyond Ruby's Coaching. And I was asked one time, where did that come from? And I coached with a woman. That's what she called herself. She was the admin. She did a lot of admin work for another coach. And she called herself the Chief Possibility Officer because she was always there getting everything together and pulling it all together. And I thought, I like that. Because I don't want to be president. I don't want to be the owner. I'm not ready for founder. I think that just makes me feel a little too old. So Chief Possibility Officer really works well. And it gets a lot of questions. So sometimes I just say I'm the CPO and they go, what's that?
I love it. Marie was actually a speaker at our last summit. Oh my goodness. We loved having her there, and people are still talking about her talk. So we are so glad to have you back, Marie. Tell us what you're going to be talking about. Who should be coming and listening to your talk? And I don't know if you want to give it something away that you're going to be sharing. That'd be awesome.
Well, this time around, last time I talked about how being strong almost broke me. And this time I'm talking about the secrets of addiction, how addiction pulled me in, and the lies that almost destroyed me. And this is what most people see the addiction, and they think addiction and drugs, alcohol, and all of that stuff. It's the addiction to being everything and the get all everything for everybody. And I think that's what a lot of women, I'm in a certain age group now where I'm looking back and I'm going, oh, we did this. I did it to myself because I didn't know any better. So my goal is to be able to just touch lives and be able to share what I've experienced and how I move myself forward through it. And this time around, it's been a little bit more, I won't say fun, it's been a little bit more depth because I really got into some other things that happened and I went, oh, I forgot about that. And it opened my mind to what I've started out with, where I came through, and where I am today. And the fact that I'm not perfect, I still have a lot of growth to do. And having a lot of growth to do for me means that I have a lot of living left to do. So that's how I look at that. And I want to be able to touch lives. And if I can touch a younger woman's life so that she doesn't have to go through what I went through, that's what it's all about. And you only have to reach one.
Yeah, beautiful. Now you can see that you want to attend Marie's talk. We really loved it. Who doesn't like Marie? You can tell the genuineness when she talks. Rachel, how about you? Can you introduce yourself and tell us who you support and why should somebody come listen to you?
Hi, my name is Rachel Capil, and I am a photography growth business coach. I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area, been doing photography for 20 plus years now. And I help photographers that are stuck at 5 figures get to 6 figures because I know a lot of photographers struggle with that. I myself struggled with it as well. And yeah, that's where I am here and why I'm part of the summit.
That's exciting. For most of my listeners who've been around, they know I also was in the wedding business for years and was a business consultant for just all kinds of people in the wedding business. And I can tell you for sure, Rachel, what she's going to share with you guys, if you happen to know a photographer or another wedding professional, I would really encourage you to share the link, designlivethrive.com, with them to make sure that they sign up, because that is for sure an issue, getting from that 6 figure mark to getting in the multiple 6 figure mark without just killing yourself from working
Yeah.
so many weekends. So really excited to have you, and a beautiful opportunity for people in the wedding industry to really grow.
I know I'm really excited because I know a lot of people struggle with it and their mindset, and photographers just they don't value themselves very much, which I definitely was there. And I talk about that in my presentation, and I'm excited just to help anyone photographer, where you said it's a blessing.
And also, you touched on one thing just now about mindset, which is another interesting aspect that you bring to your
Mhm.
coaching. Can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, as a 20-year entrepreneur, I think that your biggest hurdle is your mind. People might not realize it, but yeah, just changing and shifting how you think. And by doing that, you can literally change every aspect of your life, especially your business. I won't go over all of it, but I'll definitely touch on it and give you some great nuggets that you could take and use them with your daily life and your business life. So I'm really excited about that portion of the talk. It'll be really fun.
Okay, that sounds great. I'm excited too. All right, Soul, I want to have you come on and share what you're doing, and I don't know, tell people what this is all about. Also, she's got a great opportunity too. As I mentioned, the VIP ticket holders are going to be able to get a coaching session with anyone. Soul actually has an opportunity for you even beyond that. But Soul, introduce yourself. Tell us who should be coming to listen to you and what it's all about.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Thais. This is such a wonderful opportunity. My name is Sol Garcia. I serve as an executive function consultant in Los Angeles, California. And I just want to say that this summit is such a treat. I picture it as like a walk down the supermarket and figuring out, what do I want today? Am I going to get a piece of fruit? Am I going to get a vegetable? Am I going to get some produce? What do I want out of this? And I think when we're young and we're forced to go to school, we see it as like, oh, we have to go to school and we have to take these classes. But as we get older, there are fewer and fewer opportunities for us to learn and grow, I think. And so this is such a treat. The fact that you're making this free, Debbie, I don't know how you're doing this, but thank you. If you have the opportunity to get that VIP ticket, I can't recommend it enough. I watched a lot of these calls at the last summit, and Marie, you blew my mind. Please, everyone, if you're listening to this, come listen to Marie. I still think of your talk so many months later. So come to the summit. The summit is fantastic. It's an opportunity for you to just grow and learn and meet some wonderful people. And as Debbie mentioned, I am offering something very special to anyone that gets the VIP ticket. So here's the deal. A lot of us, when anyone hears executive functioning, they're like, what is that? And so I like to describe it as getting things done. And so many of us women deal with mom guilt or brain fog, or what we say, mom brain. And a lot of times we're so hard on ourselves. We just say things like, I'm just so capable at doing so much at work, but when I get home, I just can't get it done. After years of hearing this from so many wonderful, capable women, I thought, let me put something together. And so now I serve busy brains and tired moms and help them plan. And I know planning may seem like, oh, well, I have a Google Calendar for that, but it's actually more intentional. And so part of working with me is an executive function assessment. It's something that lets you know how well your brain is functioning. It's not an MRI or a CT scan. It's a series of questions. It's research-based, scientific, and it's something that I'm offering for free to anyone attends the summit and buys a VIP ticket. So that alone is worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And when you come in and you get your assessment done, we'll walk through your strengths, your constraints, and figure out your bottleneck. And usually people are often surprised at just how much they learn about themselves. And it's almost like a look under the hood. Like, that's what was like firing off these red like marks in my car. Like, oh, that all makes so much sense. And so join the summit. Everyone here has worked so hard on their presentations. And again, kudos to Debbie and Thais. You all are, I would say you guys are making a mark because you're making this available to so many people and you're changing lives just by letting people just take a peek behind the curtain and see what's happening. And a summit like this would normally cost a lot of money. The fact that we're able to attend free, I mean, if the VIP ticket is not an option for you, attend. This is a game changer.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Yeah, Sol actually attended the last summit. One of our other speakers invited her as their guest and attended the summit and then decided to get in contact with me and came to work with us too. And so here she is presenting. And when she said she was going to give this executive function test to people, I'm like, really? Are you sure? Because this is a really expensive test that you have the opportunity to connect with her and be able to take that assessment. And really, honestly, it could really change your life. So, anyway, Sol, super glad to have you here. All right, Victoria, you want to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you and who you help and why we should come listen to you?
Hi, such an honor to be here among all, first of you, Debbie, Thais, and all the other amazing coaches. And I am Victoria Herceg. I am a body-mind well-being coach, and this order is not an accident because everything starts from the body, ends with the body. And this is the problem that we forgot about it. So that's why I put the body in the first place, and my whole work is based on reminding you that you are in this beautiful body and that this is how you are able to experience the world. And the problem starts and why you should attend the summit, because my talk will touch on a very common problem, especially that most of the women these days, I serve busy women, extremely busy women, and let's be honest, every woman is busy. So I serve the women who maybe lost their hope, that just accepted that, okay, I will need to live in pain, because we just normalize living with pain in the body and tension, because no one ever taught us how to actually release the tension. So my talk will touch on that. Not only touch, actually it will get you to the bottom of the problem, because in order to resolve the problem, we need to really get to the cause of it. So we need to understand that the tension and the chronic pain that you are living in, and this is this pain that is in your lower back, this is this pain that is in your shoulders and in your clenched jaw. This is the pain that is really caused by stress, by chronic stress that you are living in, and that you just never learned how to resolve it. And as a consequence, you cannot never relax your constant chatter in the mind, right? Like we always talk about it, and every woman is just like, oh, I just want to rest. And I'm like, you can't rest because you just don't know how to. And it's okay. It's okay, because please come to the summit, because this is the opportunity to really start making real changes. And I'm going to leave you with instant practices and instant solutions to the transformation that you can start right away.
Thank you, Victoria, for sharing those things with us. That is very fun to see your growth as a coach, but also this beautiful message that you're sharing. This whole idea of pain-free body really blew my mind when you first talked about this. And from someone who has back problems when you first wake up in the morning to hear what you have to say and how you help people, it's so exciting. So thank you so much for sharing this. And thank you for having this talk in the summit. That'll be really fun. Let me ask you a question. Can we talk a little bit about how the preparation for the summit has been? I think we have done a lot of work together. Marie, you were with us last time, so you have even more experience of how this whole preparation is, because we see sometimes newer clients, they get a little bit nervous about presenting in a summit, speaking live to hundreds of people. Oh, I would love to ask you guys, how was it, this whole preparation, how you felt supported? What is it that we did for you? So let me start with Marie, because you're a pro here, Marie. How was it?
Oh, I don't think I would call myself a pro, but I'm good at it. I'm good at speaking, and I know I'm good at speaking. I think from the last time that when I did the summit coming in, the technology blew me away. And I came in not understanding a lot. And I can remember you guys offering okay, we'll do this for you. And I was hesitant to do it because I really wanted to learn by myself and to get started. And I went, I'm out of my mind. And I said, okay, where's that link? Click. I said, okay, you guys can do that for me. This time around, I found a lot of the beginning stages of putting the technology together so much easier. But a lot of it comes from the fact that there's all these trainings. There's always something to go back to. There's something to listen to. And I'm in that space now where I love it. Who said your mind is everywhere? That's me. I call it ADHD brain because I'm in so many different things. But I know that if I just take a moment to look, I'll find it. And coming into the summit and having the coaching and is very clear. This is what we need to do. This is how we need to do it. And that makes a big difference. I'm grateful because I'm having a blast with it. I had people sign up for the VIP. One of my good friends, he called me up. He said, I saw that. I signed up for the VIP. I said, you did? I thought that was so great.
Nice. Yeah. I think you touched something very important to Debbie and I. That is, we do not want the Business Building Boutique to be a place where you come in, you watch videos, and then you ask questions about the video, and that's it. Right? We pride ourselves in really supporting all of our clients in building the foundation of the business. We want them to leave us having a business. So the point that you made here is exactly how we want it to be. We have several videos that support your knowledge, but the key for our process is really coming to coaching or being coached, where we have clients that have never been to a coaching session, but we still support them. And we do this because we know that just the knowledge of videos wouldn't satisfy the strategy of building the business or the strategy of presenting in a summit. So thank you for pointing that out as a positive thing that happened to you, because that was our goal, the way we set up these summits, especially this year's summit preparation, that we changed quite a bit for that specific reason, so that our clients would feel better supported. Thank you. Now, I would love to hear from someone who just came in for the very first time, someone who's just now as the first summit, who'd like to express a little bit of how it's been your experience.
I'm brand new at this, and I've been doing photography for 20 years. Love it. Very successful business in the San Francisco Bay Area. But I feel like I have knowledge to share. It's a very different business, similar but different than my photography business that I've built. You guys have had so much knowledge and expertise in this area that it's been overwhelming a little bit, but amazing at the same time, because I'm really honing in my message so I can actually help the people that I want to help. Over my career, I've had so many different mentees. I have so much knowledge to share. Being able to tighten it up and get it into a workable presentation that actually serves clients and helps them grow and learn has been, in my opinion, really quite priceless. I'm really excited about it. And I'm really feel blessed that I'm part of it and that I can share my message, my now strategically put together to help those photographers that are out there that are struggling. Because I just feel like I've built this side of my life and now I want to give back and really help people that are struggling and just do what you guys have done with me, hone me in and get me on the right path to success. So I'm looking forward to actually seeing the other speakers and learning and growing from them, because there's some pretty fascinating ladies that I've met on these calls. And yeah, both you, Debbie and Thais, you've just been amazing and reining me in and getting me out there to tighten my message up. So I've appreciated everything. And I know there's even more to come.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You might be like Rachel in that she came to us with several beautiful courses already ready to go, and she had been marketing it, but there really is a gap of understanding, like, how do I, beyond her local market, which Rachel has worked with, she's already been coaching and consulting people on how to grow their photography business. So that's not new either. But beyond her local market, like, how do you grow past that? That's really the skill that she's here to learn. So it's exciting. She did come with a beautiful website already. She came with her courses already set up and ready to go. But then the gap is like, how do I get to the people? That's the
Exactly.
big gap. Super thrilled to have you here. And she is our newest person in the summit. So we're glad to have her.
Thank
Soul,
you.
would you share about the support that you had and maybe what your key takeaway was with that?
Ladies, just stop what you're doing and sign up with Debbie. That's all I gotta say. If you want, okay, this is how I describe it. Like, I love to teach and I love to sell, but I've never sold my teaching. And what Debbie has helped me is bridge that gap. And similar to what Rachel said, she's so gifted. Victoria, so gifted. Marie, so gifted. Everyone listening to this right now, you are so gifted. You have so much to give. Imagine making some side money from that. Imagine making an income from that. Imagine having a thriving business. Hit a Debbie, please.
Hey coaches, it's Debbie Shadid here. I've got something very special for you. If you're trying to figure out how to get coaching clients on your own and you're wondering what to post, how to explain what you do, or how to actually sell your coaching, this is for you. I'm inviting you to join me for a live edition of the Fast Track and VIP coaching experiences. This is your chance to stop spinning in indecision and finally take those actions that are needed to build a profitable coaching business. You'll get the answers, the guidance, the support you're looking for, plus real-time feedback on your niche, your offers, and your marketing. Spots are very limited and enrollment closes soon. Let's connect. DebbieShadid.com/schedule to claim your spot and to talk about your options. Let's get you clients faster and easier than you ever imagined. You're so funny. Thank you so much. Soul has been very interesting to work with because we also had a website, a business, a concept already in place, and we've almost shifted the direction of that. And I think really to a place where she can serve a lot more people and make a much bigger impact than maybe what she originally thought. So it's super exciting. I can tell you that you're going to see Soul in a lot of places, working with companies, actually behind the scenes, I should say, working with some companies that are big companies. I'm not going to disclose the names, but they are companies that all of us that are listening here, all of us in this episode are all working with, shopping with. I'll just leave it at that. Soul is going to be working with their executives to really create change at that level in some big companies. So Soul, super excited that you started right here with us and that the women who attend the summit actually have an opportunity to work with somebody of your caliber. All right, Victoria, tell us what your key takeaway was with learning this process, working with us on preparing the summit or getting your business launched. Whatever you want to share would be awesome.
As you are always saying, summit, participating in summit is part of building your business. And it's so true. And especially in this type of business that we are doing here, which I like to call them heart-led businesses, this is like sometimes so difficult to really separate it from yourself. And I mean, actually, it is prolongation of ourselves. So this whole process is just like really one big, like transformation. So I like to point out that for me, especially the biggest transformation and the biggest it's actually life-changing experience on the whole different level, because the business takes so much out of me and I was only able to see it thanks to you. and the group, because I've tried for pretty much years already doing it alone, because I already had things to share and I know how to close my gap in within my industry. I'm also 10 years in wellness spaces, and I just couldn't sell it. I just couldn't have more impact, which is the most important thing, like actually how to help these many people, right? Because this is what coaching is about. And this is why coaching is the future. And if it comes to Summit, also like you not only deliver what you're promising, you're actually over delivering. I can say it like 100% convinced that this is the truth, and hand holding every step on the way, which wherever you are, either if your struggle is some mindset issues like self-confidence, or you're struggling with tech or any other strategies within the business, or you just basically have no idea about the business, as I found out I had no idea actually. Like even after 3 months in and going through all this process, I gained so much more confidence, and this is just priceless. And I wish that for everyone.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'd like to brag on everybody here because we do the support and we guide and we lead and all that. But the women that we work with take the action, right? They take the action, and oftentimes it's messy action. And I always say, well, of course it's messy action because you've never done it before. And the only way that you ever gain the confidence, the only way that you ever learn is because you're actually doing it. There's such a big difference between what many of you listening might be doing, which is learning, air quotes, learning about having a business, watching the trainings, doing all that. It's a totally different thing when you are actually doing the business. When you can learn about what you do at a summit, but when you're actually preparing your talk and recording it and showing up at the summit live, that is a whole nother thing. And it really prepares you for, gosh, to talk anywhere. It's a great experience. I do want to mention too something that I don't want to go unnoticed, which is that we actually create all the marketing materials for our coaches. So we have written the emails, all the social media graphics, all the captions. We have a schedule so that they have an opportunity to promote themselves and also to be able to invite their own friends, family, peers to come and see them as the expert, which is really an incredible experience. Anyway, kudos to all you guys for doing the work. Marie, anything else you want to add? Why somebody should attend the summit? What you think the key takeaway will be for somebody?
I think that coming to the summit will give you an opportunity to see a lot of variety. There are many of us that we coach somewhere along the same lines, but we all deliver differently.
Yeah.
Coaching is very personal, and it's who is going to connect with you. It's not about competition. And that's one of the reasons why I love this, is that working with the women that I've been working with, it's not about competition. It's about how can we support each other and bring it to fruition for all of us. And the summit allows us to do that. It allows us to support other women. It allows us to enrich so many lives because there's a lot of different information out there. And there's something for everybody. And I think that's what's really important. There's something for everybody. I like you over deliver as coaches and as supports. I have to say it was the best decision I ever made was doing this last year, even though I calmed down and I said, okay, I can do this.
And you delivered.
Yes. It's funny because sometimes you see the coaches on the back end, right, being nervous and, oh, can I do this? And Debbie and I are like, of course you can. It's totally fine. We had no doubt that you would come through and do the presentation, and it blew everyone's mind, right? And I think that says a lot about Debbie and I actually as coaches, because we do truly believe in our clients. We don't want to work with clients that are a little bit like, I'm not sure if you're cut out for this. We believe in the clients. And so just from this place, the way we're coaching is so different. We are coaching knowing that the summit will be amazing. Debbie and I will have no doubts about the quality of the work that you guys are putting in. We know that the summit would be great. And I still find it hard to say because I thought last year was the best summit ever. But now that we are looking at all the talks, we are looking at how this is coming through. It's like, maybe this will be even better. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty close to certainty that this summit would be even better. So this is such a great learning opportunity for you guys, for us, and for everyone else coming to watch it. So it's just a win-win all the way around.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm going to wrap up. I do want to ask each of you if anybody else has anything else they want to contribute to either a coach that's on the sidelines going, oh, should I do this? Or to somebody who should attend, or just anything else you want to share. This is your chance to do it.
So to everyone, if you are ever hesitating on any bet that you want to make in life, you cannot go wrong if you bet on yourself. So if it's going to the summit and actually opportunity to find out someone, because the people that we have here, these are genuine, like these are gems. And this is the power of coaching, right? Because these are people with real experience that pass them through themselves. They actually live the experience, right? So they lived through a lot of pain. And I can speak for myself. In my case, it was literally a lot of pain. And now what we are giving you in our coaching and in the summit, we're giving you the fruit of this lived experience and ton of knowledge and tools that you can actually finally solve your problems and change your life and actually start living your life, because it's all about, I mean, even the name of the summit, right? It has live in the title. So this is all about actually start finally living your life. And let me just say it again, like you cannot never go wrong on betting on yourself. And it was the same also for me, betting on myself to invest in the program and working with Debbie and Thais and invest the time, energy, and all the resources in the summit and ready to finally go all in. And this is what also we are giving you, and I give you back in the work and in the summit and in the talk. So there is no hesitation left, I think, isn't it?
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Victoria. Okay, well, that just about wraps it up. I want to encourage you guys again, save your seat, designlivethrive.com, and please upgrade just $27. You can schedule a 30-minute free coaching session with any of the coaches, as many coaches as you want to. You'll look at the schedule and you'll see what coaches that you really connect with. It's not just these coaches that are here today. We have a bariatric weight loss coach. We have a marriage and family therapist, a professional organizer, a certified financial planner. I mean, I could go on and on. You will have so many options and wow, really be able to learn a lot and see some action steps that you can take immediately to really change your life. So, Thais, thank you so much for being the co-host with me, the hostess with the mostest. Thank you for being here, for you ladies, for doing the work, because the women that attend this summit are going to benefit from all that you have done. So thank you so much. All right, you guys. We'll see you at the Design and Thrive Summit, February 12th, 13th, and 14th. Oh, one last thing. When you attend live on each of those days, you have an opportunity to win the ultimate coaching bundle, which is a full 1-hour session with every coach. So I would attend live. If you don't win it on Thursday, you might win it on Friday, and you might win it on Saturday. So we'll see you guys there. Have a beautiful day. Thanks, ladies. Bye-bye.